How much money has the Social Security Administration underpaid you? Not overpaid, underpaid. Most people born before 1966 assume the number on their check is correct. It arrived, it deposited, it must be right. Robert assumed the same thing for 7 years and was leaving $587 on the table every single month because nobody told him his full retirement age to the exact month. That is $140,000 over a 20-year retirement from a 4-month mistake. The SSA never called to tell him. And there is one specific question, that every person born before 1966 should ask the SSA before the end of this year. Not a group-specific question. Every group. I will get to it. Find your group first. Group 1. Born between 1955 and 1959. You are between 67 and 71 years old. This is the most financially consequential group in 2026 because the rules are different for every single birth year in this range, and the mistakes being made right now are permanent. Robert is 69 years old, retired firefighter from Phoenix, Arizona. He claimed Social Security at 62. He had heard his full retirement age was 66. A colleague told him. It felt right. His actual full retirement age was 66 years and 8 months. He was born in 1958. Those 4 months changed everything. Claiming at 62 with a full retirement age of 66 and 4 months produces a specific reduction. Claiming with a full retirement age of 66 and 8 months produces a larger one. Robert's actual reduction was 26.7%, not 25%. On his projected benefit of $2,200 at full retirement age, that difference is $58 per month more than he calculated. Added to his base reduction of $529, Robert is receiving $587 less per month than he is legally entitled to, every month, for life. $140,880 over 20 years from not knowing 4 months. Here is the breakdown. Every person in this group needs to know before making any decision. Born in 1955, full retirement age is 66 and 2 months. Born in 1956, 66 and 4 months. Born in 1957, 66 and 6 months. Born in 1958, 66 and 8 months. Born in 1959, 66 and 10 months. That is your number, not 66, not 67. Your specific month and year. For people in this group who have not yet claimed and are past full retirement age, every additional month you wait earns 2/3 of 1% more permanently. That compounds to 8% per year. Between full retirement age and 70, the accumulation reaches 24 to 32% more per month for the rest of your life. On a $2,000 benefit, that is up to $640 more every single month, forever. The SSA is not calling to remind you this is accumulating while you wait. For people in this group working while collecting before full retirement age, the earnings test in 2026 withholds $1 for every $2 you earn above $23,400 annually. The withheld amount returns to your record at full retirement age. But if you do not know this rule, the reduction looks like your check simply disappeared. Group 2, born between 1943 and 1954. You are between 72 and 83 years old. You have been collecting Social Security for years. Most people in this group assume there is nothing left to check. For one specific group within this range, that assumption is costing thousands of dollars every single month. Margaret is 76 years old, retired school administrator from Columbus, Ohio. Her husband Gerald passed away 4 years ago after 41 years as an engineer. He was collecting $2,400 per month when he passed. Margaret is collecting $1,280 per month on her own record. Nobody at the SSA told her to compare that number against what she would receive on Gerald's record. The survivor benefit for a widow or widower can be up to 100% of what the deceased spouse was receiving. In Margaret's case, that is $2,400, $1,120 more than she receives every month for the rest of her life. Margaret has left over $53,000 on the table in 4 years of widowhood, simply because nobody told her to make one phone call. The SSA does not switch you automatically to the higher benefit. You have to ask. Call the Social Security Administration at 1-800-772-1213. Ask them to pull your benefit under your own record and your survivor benefit under your spouse's record and compare both figures directly. If the survivor benefit is higher, ask what steps are required to switch. That one call is the entire step. The second issue in this group involves Medicare. If your income in a prior year was elevated, a property sale, a Roth conversion, a one-time distribution, Medicare may still be charging you an extra $70 to nearly $500 per month based on that old income. The appeal form is SSA 44. It exists specifically for people whose income has dropped due to a life-changing event. If you are paying more than $185 per month for Medicare, Part B right now, your income may have dropped since the year Medicare used to calculate that premium. The appeal costs nothing. Subscribe before Group 3 because Group 3 has a specific option available right now worth up to $12,000 in a single payment that almost nobody in that age range knows exists. Group 3, born between 1960 and 1965. You are between 61 and 66 years old. For everyone in this group, full retirement age is exactly 67. Right now, the most important thing is understanding what claiming before 67 means in real dollar terms, because the SSA will not explain this clearly before you sign. Sandra is 63 years old, former hospital administrator from Denver, Colorado. Her projected benefit at full retirement age is $2,100 per month. She is considering claiming now to help cover a gap in household income. She estimates the reduction will be around 15%. The actual reduction for claiming at 63 with a full retirement age of 67 is approximately 25%, 10 percentage points more than she calculated. On Sandra's $2,100 benefit, a 25% reduction is $525 less per month, every month, for life. Over 20 years, that is $126,000 in cumulative losses compared to waiting until 67. The SSA will process Sandra's early claim. They will ask whether she understands her benefit will be reduced. She will say yes. The reduced amount becomes her permanent number. There is no reconsideration. There is no correction. Here is the option almost nobody in this group knows about. If you apply for Social Security after reaching your full retirement age of 67, you can request up to 6 months of retroactive payments. SSA pays you as if you had applied 6 months earlier, as a lump sum with your first check. On a $2,000 benefit, that is $12,000, paid immediately with your first deposit. Almost nobody asks for this because almost nobody knows it exists. For everyone in this group still 5 or 6 years from claiming, open your earnings record today. Go to the SSA website and create a My Social Security account if you do not have one. Open your earnings statement. Look at every year from your first job. One incorrect year, an employer who submitted the wrong payroll figure, a freelance period not properly reported, reduces your monthly benefit by approximately $100 permanently. $100 per month over 20 years is $24,000 from a single missed year. The documentation to correct it exists now. In 15 years, it may not. The one question every person born before 1966 should ask the Social Security Administration before the end of this year. Here it is. Call the Social Security Administration at 1-800-772-1213. Ask them this exact question. What is the highest monthly benefit I am currently eligible for across my own record, my spouse's current record, and any survivor benefit, and am I receiving it? That single question covers Margaret's situation. It covers Robert's situation. It covers every widow, every person who claimed early, every person who has never compared their own record against a spouse's. One question, one call, one answer that may change your monthly income permanently. The SSA will not volunteer this comparison. They process whatever you claim. They do not optimize for you. The only way to know whether the number arriving in your account is the highest number the law allows is to ask directly, explicitly, in those words. Make that call before December 31st. Every month above the threshold is another month of underpayment that does not carry forward. The Social Security Administration is not counting it for you. Now you know to count it yourself. Subscribe and share this with one person you know who is collecting Social Security right now and has never run this comparison. That one share may put more money in their account every month for the rest of their life.